Morning motivation. The question isn't who's going to let me, it's who's going to stop me. Ayn Rand.
The morning of day 61. I am off. What is that? 1,115. It rained pretty much through the night, so putting everything away today while it was drizzling was unpleasant. But I suppose one of the things that just comes with the rain. Well, my negative self-talk is that I don't like the rain, or my wife says it's my kryptonite. But what I would say about that is, okay, but I know that I can work through it. I can deal with it. I have multiple times on this trip and other trips. It's not my preference. I've got to think of Quigley Down Under, the closing scene, and the guy hands him the pistol and says, like, I know you're great with a rifle, but let's see what you can do with this. And then he shoots him and he says, hey, I never said I couldn't do it. I just said I didn't like it. So anyway, with all of the variables, the water, rocks, we will have to see what today brings. I'm leaving a little later, but I was hoping the rain might stop or slow so I could pick up my stuff.
All right, let's put day 61 to bed. I walked approximately a total of 27 miles. I ended up at 11:42. A lot of walking through fields and farm landscapes, super flat. So as much as I'd like to be like a hero or whatever, I mean, I had opportunities to keep a great pace. It looks like maybe there's some rocks and stuff coming up tomorrow, but tomorrow should be a great day. I mean, it looks like the sun is out now, and it's been a rough day and a half. I guess, yeah, as far as that goes. But hey, tomorrow the sun should be out. Well, I think tomorrow's predicted to be 90. Ooh, drink water and some rocks. But I don't know. Today, man, I was able to stop at Boiling Springs and get 2 quarter-pound hot dogs and a bag of nacho cheese Doritos and a cherry Coke. Lunch of champions. Get a couple of things that I forgot to pack when Aaron and the kids took off. I forgot my poo-poo shovel, back in business, and I got some line so I can hang my stuff up, paracord, and I'm ready to go, man. I'm excited. It's been a good 2 days. My feet feel pretty good, so we're going to try to rock out another great day tomorrow. Thanks for following. I want to shout my cousin Haley. Haley, you rock. And I got out of the military and you were working at the Buckle. I went over there and you hooked me up. You got me all fashioned up and everything, and you made a slick comment about how when I went back to Chicago, I was going to go back in style and give like that was awesome. That's when I was like, oh my gosh, that girl that I used to give a double piggyback ride to is all grown up, man. And you were awesome. You've got a great personality, man. It's super great to see you married, and you've got kids. You've got a beautiful family, and I'm super cool. It's super cool, and I'm proud to be able to call you family, cousin. Thanks, man. Shout. Morning motivation. Few things can help an individual more than to place responsibility on him and let him know that you trust him. Booker T. Washington. Day 62 starts with me saying last night was a real bummer. I had predicted no rain. Looked like that was the forecast, but it decided to rain. Yay! But I set my ground tarp up under the assumption that it wasn't going to rain. Set give myself a little porch, if you will, to put stuff out on. And anyway, that creates a slip and slide underneath my tent if it rains without me prepping for it. So I got the slip and slide. Sweet. I got an earlier start than yesterday, but I still kind of waited out some of the drizzle. Today should be interesting. The guide says that I'm going to be in a place where there's going to be a lot of rocks. And if the guide says that, that means there's probably going to be a lot of rocks. Well, my mantra for today, steady feet, steady mind, steady heart. Don't slip! After 9 miles or so, I should run into a town. I marked it as a good resupply spot, which that means, I hope that means that I can go in and eat a big meal for the day as quickly as possible and grab a couple of days worth of food. I do have to say though, my backpack feels light as a feather when I'm only carrying about a day and a half to 2 days of food on it. I have come to enjoy the sound of a bug that buzzes around my ear and then lands. It's kind of like, whoa, whoa. It's like, you know, when you're feeding a baby and you're like, so I go, where's it gonna land? Where's it gonna land? Get ready to slap yourself. Anyway, day 62. BG on the AT. Steady feet, steady mind, steady heart. Don't slip! 2 o'clock, day 62. I came to Duncannon, Pennsylvania. stopped for some food and a resupply, and spent a little bit of time at the pub talking to another hiker. And I just decided that the idea of being able to try out my stuff and take a shower and have a bed was too good to pass up. So after what is like an 8.5 mile day, I am calling it good, staying it kind of outdoorsy, which is, I think the kind of part feels pretty accurate, you know. Like, hey Gibson, you a thru hiker? Kind of. I think you gotta finish it, right? I want to send a shout out to my military friend Dennius, man. You were a big, strong, giant oak of a man with a sense of humor and could find ways to make Dr. Pepper hilarious. So thanks for being there for me when I needed you in the military, and undoubtedly you are one heck of a drummer. You rock! And shouts to you, my man.